Barton FM, following Barton Town. Sport on Barton FM is sponsored by Easy Buy.
It may be Halloween today, but we're down at the Bowsley School, which is Barton Town training grounds. It's a Thursday evening. I'm sure everybody wants to know that. And hello, shout out to everybody that's listening. So we're going to hopefully have a word with some of the managers of the teams if we can. Hopefully Anthony Bowsley, who is the first team manager. We've also got the reserves down here tonight. So there's a sea of blue, and we'll see if we can get hold of people, find out about the games in front of us. The reserves are playing at home this weekend. The first team are away at Washington, Maine, which we haven't played for a while. I think we played them pre-season, but we've not played them in the league as they got promoted. So there'll be a new team for a lot of the players to visit. Good evening, Bowles.
Good evening, Trevor.
Back here training again?
Yes, yep.
Didn't train Tuesday, I understand?
No, I've been away for 3 nights, and then there was 1 or 2 missing anyway, so the numbers, obviously we had 1 or 2 injuries as well, or people certainly tight, Jack Bullis being one, so yeah, we let him have Tuesday off and then just back at it Thursday.
Okay. So, Saturday, draw. Another draw, still unbeaten at home.
Another one, yeah.
How did you see that game? I mean,
I thought we started off really well. Some good chances early on. Burge had a good chance after 10-15 minutes, a free header in the box. Although he probably didn't even need to header it really. I think he probably could have brought it down. So that was the glaring opportunity really, probably the half. And then they came into it actually after 20-25 minutes. I thought they played some good football actually. They tried to play some good football. They're a decent side really. Probably half time go in, relatively pleased really what I'd seen. And then we started off quite well again. Then we had a bit of a dip, and then we scored. A bit of an error from there. I think it was a bit of a flick one at the keeper come charging out, and then nice little finish from Tomo, literally just come on. I think it was his first touch. And then we just couldn't see that sort of. We had a bit of a mad 5 minutes where I think they got 3 corners and literally took 3 short corners, and for whatever reason we didn't sort of read it, and then everyone stayed in their own sort of position, if you like, instead of going to the ball, and then the kid smashed it, cut inside, and quite a decent finish rate, so made it 1-1. And then we was in the ascendancy again the last 10-15 minutes, so I mean probably should have nicked it really. I'd say a draw was probably a fair result overall, but I thought the last 10 minutes, because I spoke to their manager after the game and he said it's a good job, an extra 5 minutes I think you'd have done us, but we finished it quite strongly. I think their keeper made a couple of good saves, didn't he? Good save from Scott's header, there was a good save from Tomo with a deflection, an opportunity for Tom. There was one with a header at the back stick where it was hanging there forever, almost on the line, waiting for someone to nod it in, and it just didn't get bundled over the line. So there was, we finished the game strong, but probably a draw was a fair result. I'd say we probably shaded it on literally our last 10 minutes, but it's the way it goes sometimes. It's not. There was loads of positives from that result. Again, with unbeaten at home, we're certainly strong at home. We need to try and continue that, or take that into our away form really. So, but I'm pleased with the performance. No grumbles from me. Like I say, we finished strongly. Shows the fitness levels are good. So no qualms from that. Have a point with that one.
We were missing Will Warby and Andy Norfolk.
Yeah.
Both suspended for that. Andy for just the 1 game.
Yeah, Andy's back out the weekend. Yeah.
And Will's got 2 more. These next 2 away games to serve.
Yeah, he's got Rossington and Tadcaster.
You obviously brought in some other players.
Yes,
who were played on Saturday. Will they be available again this weekend?
Yeah. As far as I know, there's no. Well, they are anyway. I've spoke to their manager this morning, so there's no sort of grey area of that. We know where we stand, so there will be no calling them back sort of last minute. But that's the kind of agreement we've got. They're not going to call them up on a Friday night or anything like that. So we sort of know where we stand with them. So we know when they're available or not when they're not. But at the minute we know they're just available for us as it stands, unless something changes. But nothing's changed for the weekend. So Burge and Joe will be with us again, and Finn Abraham, as far as I know. So no one's told any different. So it's always a bit tricky when you've got dual registration. I mean, I say dual registration, but we've obviously the manager Garth has actually said you can have them for sort of like 3 to 5 games. So it wasn't just going to be 1 game. And I mean, it did help us out for that 1 game, being the Pickering game, because we were sort of depleted defensively. So it massively helped us out. But the plan was always 3 to 5 games. and I think we'll assess it from both ends and also the players' end to see what they want to do, because I don't think the pair of them want to be sat around on the bench for Garth, albeit the league above. I don't think they'll go travelling around the country not to play. So yeah, it's sort of, we'll see how it goes. It's working for everyone at the moment. So yeah, I'm happy how it's going. They both played relatively well. Berge played really well, I thought, in the first game, and Joe did really well at the weekend. So yeah, quite pleased the way it's gone. So
you mentioned injuries. Have we got anybody that's not going to be available? I see you've got. We seem to have a sea of blue down here tonight.
Yeah, there's a few, aren't they? Well, Andy Norfolk's obviously back from his suspension.
Yep.
Fraser Papperell, who we thought would be back, has gone for a run this morning. He said he's still a bit tight, his hamstring, so he's unavailable still. And Jack Bullis trained last Thursday. He was touch and go for the Saturday actually, but then he's played. Although he did have to come off after 70 minutes, he could feel his groin again. So, but he's to train. So he said he feels fine now. So hopefully he's over that. And other than that, it's just the usual ones at the minute. Elliot Broughton, who's I think another 2 or 3 weeks away. Kieran Russell, it'll be at least until after Christmas, even possibly longer. I think that's it. I think Ewan Healy with his knee, although he trained last week, so I've not seen him here tonight though. So so I don't think there's a recurrence of that. But yeah, so other than that, I think we're just about there. Obviously, Will suspended as well, isn't he? So there's another one. But yeah, other than that, looks like we're good to go.
Okay.
I think.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Cheers, Trev.
For the latest Barton Town news and information, visit the club's website at www.bartontownfc.co.uk.